Hey everyone, welcome to my farm. So I'm going to be doing something a little different in this video, which is it's raining. That's a good thing. I'm going to show off the new update, which I think is out now, pretty sure. I think it's out of beta. Um, they've added some cool things, which I like. I'm still waiting on the damn co-op mode though. But anyway, so I'm going to split this video into two different parts. This is my new farm. It's the 17th day of spring. And my second video will be on my older farm where some of the other updates are that you can't see. So if this place looks a little different, it's because now you can choose different, I guess, farm layouts. It only affects your farm, everything else stays the same. They have one where it's on a river, so you get better fishing. One where it's kind of better for mining. This one is monsters come out at night, so it's kind of more of like a Minecraft-ish type thing. I don't really have a whole lot going on at the moment in my new world, but that's because I just started. Ooh, berries! Give me those berries. One thing I would recommend, and that you do if you haven't played this, which if you haven't played it, what's wrong with you? Because this game is phenomenal. Oh, by the way, if it's kind of loud, my windows are open, and I kind of live on a busy street. Anyway, but one thing I would recommend would be to pay attention to the community center right away. If you don't, which I found out in my last playthrough, it really kind of screws you over. Only because it takes longer to do the community center, and there are certain things that you can only get in like spring or fall. So if you don't do it there, it's gonna kind of screw you over a little bit, and you're just gonna have to wait. A few of the other things that they've added in would be you can get divorced, which my wife, who has put in more hours than I have, she's at about 100 now. She got divorced because she didn't like Elliot and what he was doing, or I should say lack of, because she felt he was a bum. For chests, you can now choose colors. It's kind of cool. She just told me that she's played 109 hours. So, what's this? Oh, it just shuts that off. Alright, so I think I'm going to stop here, and I think I'm going to go to the other world because there's just more to it, and I can access more of the updated features there. So, yeah, we'll see you there. Alright, and welcome to my other world. This one I have done a whole lot more in, as you can see. In my third year and it's fall. So first thing we'll do is, I have the full house, all the upgrades you can get for the house. Here's my wife, Penny. This is my little child. So the name is spelled Vergina. Now I put Virginia, but with an E to be creative. However, my wife seems to think it's spelled Virgina. So you can take it whichever way you want. This is one of the newest house upgrades you can get in the update. You build the cellar, and basically anything you put in here, it can be like cheese or wine. No matter if it's like a gold star or like a silver, or it doesn't have one at all, it'll turn it into a purple star. So it's just a cool little thing that they've added. Gives you some money. Sweet. Ooh, I got some honey. Another thing that they have added for construction-wise is this windmill that converts, I want to say, hay or wheat into flour. I mean, the nice thing about it is it sells Doesn't sell that great though, but if you got a bunch of wheat lying around, I can... Sure, why not? Alright. So, and yes, I'm fully aware I could have, like, iridium sprinklers and, you know, set all that stuff up, but I don't care that much about having to water. Oh, I screwed that up, though. I don't care that much about having to water or not. So... this isn't really supposed to be a tips and tricks video. However, one other thing I'd recommend, a couple things, would be one, make sure you make friends with everyone in the town, because they have really cool different story ways that they go with everyone, where from PTSD to depression to alcoholism and just a whole bunch of other stuff that you wouldn't really expect in this kind of game. So I like that, and I like the direction they went with that. The other thing would be, once you get the greenhouse, put vine stuff in here. I have blueberries here. These are hops, so these always grow, so it helps me make, you know, for beer. I've got green beans here. And then the other thing they've added to the game is coffee beans. So you can make coffee. You just use a keg like you would for wine or anything else. However, I haven't really found it to sell that well, but I could be wrong. So, I mean, that's something else that they've added. The other thing is you could make coffee, and if you go into the mines or whatever, take it with you. So it's a little cool thing. How many hops do I have? Oh, I got plenty. Alright, we can sell these. Sell the coffee beans. Oh, no, I want to keep that. Create that. No, I can't make jam. Nah. We'll keep that though. So that's kind of about it for the updates. I mean, they've added other things, like little things here and there where shit, what was I gonna say? Like they've lowered what blueberries and cranberries are worth, which I think is stupid because I loved what they were at, especially since you get, like, if you plant enough, I think like a row of 9 for blueberries gets you about 40 blueberries every time. So that's nice. But it's okay because I mean they still bring in a lot of money. So it's a good product to have, especially once you get the greenhouse. I'm not going to go in the community center, but as you can see, I've finished it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. The only thing that I've noticed that I'm not really that I don't really like, I guess, would be no one really seems to use the community center, so why the hell did I go through all that work? But, I mean, I know why you do it, because, you know, you get cool stuff and it unlocks other things throughout the game, but at the same time, like, you know, make them use it. Yeah, make it a new festival or something. Maybe they will, and that's coming in an update or something, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend that you play this game. This is probably one of my game of the year candidates. I can only think of maybe a couple other games that would beat it at this moment in time. So to say that, yeah, this game is definitely worth it. 15 bucks, I believe. However, if you want to not pay that, you can join the humble monthly thing that I've talked about before and done videos on. This is their game for November. So if you pay now, you know, you can get it now, and plus all the other games for free when those eventually release. Oh, it's Penny! She doesn't want to talk to me. So, but I recommend you check this game out because it is very addicting, especially since there isn't like a whole lot to do, but you never want to stop doing it because you're just like, oh, I'll just play for a little bit, and the next thing you know, it's been like 4 hours. So there's always something to do, even though there isn't a lot to do. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it will once you play the game. Yeah, just a little Stardew Valley video for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you.